You've mentioned that shunt at Ímola, where I think it took 16 seconds for the marshals to get to you. You were on fire. What were you thinking?
It's better to get out here because otherwise I'm in troubles. No, actually I was unconscious at this moment. I remember everything until the impact. And I remember going to Tamburello, and the right front lift up the wheel when I turned in. I said, shit, what's happened here? So I thought I have a puncture in the back. So I looked in the mirror and I didn't see it. Obviously it was a broken front wing, and the car wasn't possible to steer anymore, and I had a very bad angle to the wall, very straight on, and I said, I'm full of fuel, I'm very fast, this is not going to work out well.
You had time to think of all of that?
Yeah, it's unbelievable how the body switch in this moment. It goes everything like slow motion. You know, when I was in the hospital, I thought the runoff area must be quite long and to get all these ideas. But when I saw it, I was shocked that the runoff area is very short. And the brain going so many swings through your brain, and short before the impact, I say, oh, well, God, it's better you put your hands away from the steering wheel, and that's what I still did too. I put my hands on my shoulders and just wait for the big bang. And then I was unconscious. The next thing I remember then, Professor Sid Watkins sitting on my chest, trying to put the tube in to get some air into me. But then I was fine, and I had a lot of pain from the fuel and from the burns, but they put me in the car, and obviously in the end of the day, from the dimension of the accident, I've been once more very lucky not to have too many problems.
And first thought was, when can I get back? Or did you question?
First thought I had earlier when I was in the ambulance car, I had a lot of pain. And I said, never in my life I'm going to sit in one of these bloody cars. Then I had another moment because they put me in the emergency. They had to cut down my overalls and things like this, and my whole body was in fuel, and the fuel at this time was very aggressive. Together with fire, I thought my whole body is burned. So the nurses started to clean my hands, what was burned and things. But the biggest pain I had on my balls. My thing was, how can I explain that? to leave my hands for a moment. So, well, I hope they don't take it wrong, but this is really where I have my... So, but end up everything fine. They took care of my balls, and in the end of the day, I was a couple of days in the hospital, and I came back 1 race later.
You did? You only missed the Monaco Grand Prix. Yeah. And no long-term effects again?
No, I still have